Lacrosse is a contact sport and it can be quite violent. As a defender, you have a long stick, you can bump into their bodies, you can hit them with your stick. You got to try and put the ball in the stick, cradle it, pass it on to your team members, and then shoot for a goal. My name is Lachlan. I live with a mental illness. This is my experience. I arrived at the petrol station, filled up my car, and I went in to pay for it. Didn't have any cash on me. And I said to them that I was a protector, I was in the CFS, and they bring up the police. And the police came and said, if you don't pay for it, we're going to take you away. I wasn't really thinking at the time. I didn't know that anything was wrong with me. Well, I had a doctor's appointment that day at 1:30, and from then on, my doctor said, you got to go to hospital. Well, my mum took me to the doctors about 3 times before, and he suspected that something wasn't right with me. Waited in the emergency area for about 4 hours, and then they interviewed me, asked me questions. I didn't really want to answer it, and then they finally admitted me to C3. They put me on risperidone, but they were also monitoring me. I thought I'd been accepted into the police force. I thought I went to hospital to get a medical checkup. They said I was coming down with psychosis, and I was diagnosed with schizoaffective disorder. Schizoaffective disorder is 2 mental illnesses in one: schizophrenia and depression. It's important to connect with people. Better than staying home and isolating yourself. One of the peer workers, one afternoon, he brought me down here, showed me around. First time played a game of 8-ball, and it was quite good. I was coming every day. And for the first 6 months, I had to try and push myself to come. And then after that, it was just a routine, part of my routine. Coming to the centre made me get out of home. I wasn't feeling depressed. The participants play 8-ball, play on the computer, do cooking, they do art and craft. They go on outings, bowling, coffee group. Well, there's this program called the MAPS program. I don't really know what it stands for, but I did it with a staff member here. And from then on, I started setting goals. My 3 main goals were moving out of home, returning to lacrosse, and reconnecting with my house church. Coming to the centre, I realised I'm not alone, and other people have the same conditions as me. If I wasn't part of the program, I wouldn't know where I would be right now. Playing lacrosse, you got to wear gloves, you got to wear shoulder pads, you got to wear elbow pads, and you also need to wear a helmet, because it's a rough sport, it's a violent sport, and it keeps you protected. Good for your exercise, good for your body, keeping healthy, and I feel better after a game, especially when you win. Well, how I got involved in playing lacrosse was actually through my uncle. I just got into it and gave it my best shot, just like life.